church must wake up in evangelism. What did I call it? What did I call it? We must wake up in evangelism. If there is anything that is going very wrong, is that we have taught our people so much on how to be blessed without teaching them how we must bring others outside into the church. They now feel that if they come, the blessing will not be enough for us inside. So only us should be enjoying the things. No. Evangelism is the secret of church growth. Thank God for crusades. Thank God for every other thing. But please, one-to-one touch is very important. Bring the one next to you. I bring the one next to me. Before we know what is happening, we'll win them all. Because the church had been slow and our hearts are hardened against the will of God. That's why what is happening in Nigeria today is happening. The church had gone so far that what is happening now will not have been happening. But because we are slow to be doing what we ought to be doing, we got to a point we said we have arrived. No longer interested in evangelism. And the people we left, they now grew wings and they become thorns to us. So we must wake up before things will go bad and worse than what we are seeing now. The church must wake up to evangelism. In Mark chapter 16, in verse 20, Mark 16, in verse 20, it says, and they went forth and preached how? Everywhere, the Lord working with them and confirming their words with signs following. And everybody say, amen. They went forth and preached everywhere. They went forth and preached everywhere. In Acts chapter 2, in verse 47, what did the word of God say? Praising God and having favor with all the people. How many? All. Every neighborhood. They knew the believers. Praising God, having favor with all the people because they were good and nice to the people. Raising hand of help and support. He says, praising God and having favor with all the people, and the Lord added to the church. How? Talk to me. How? The Lord added to the church. How? Daily. What kind of people did he add? The company of those that published it. Evangelism. Prayer warriors. Evangelism. Sanitation workers. Evangelism. Once you are born again in the church, you are a potential soul winner. And many terrible people who are associated with terrible things, drug addicts, and many others, ordinary citizens, neighbors. But the thing is, if they do not see in you what is a must, because that's every believer's ministry. At that level, we are all the same. Whether you are a pastor, soul winning, evangelist, soul winning, apostle, soul winning, bishop, soul winning, archbishop, soul winning. Everybody, we must go back to soul winning. When we got born again, those early days of revival in Nigeria, this was what we were taught. Evangelism. Every believer's ministry, we must go back to it. It will help a lot. Number two, We move from evangelism to discipling. Discipling. This must be a deliberate act. A deliberate act to mature our converts into sons and daughters of God. Through discipling, we mature converts into sons and daughters of God. As many as receive him, he gives power to become the sons of God. If we do not disciple them, they will not get there. And one of the reasons why we are having most of the problems we have today in the church is lack of discipleship. Lack of discipleship. Let me illustrate discipling in this way. There is no special school of business or marketing for the Igbo man. Yet, they are all in business and they are surviving. If you go to the east and you are told there was civil war in that axis, that for 3 years devastation took place in those places,